And I'm back because, and again, I'm driving. Because when am I not driving? Marvin Winans, come here. Come here. And you know what? We should have known, because the Winans are crazy. All of them are insane. CC talking about she couldn't be a part of I'm Every Woman because the first lines of the song are I can cast a spell. Mind you, you believe the Lord turned water into wine. What do you think that is? Okay. BB, because he's, that way and acting like he not. Okay. And we really should have known, because Mom and Pop Winans had 2 baby boys and said, oh, it's twins. Let me name one of them Marvin. What can we name the other one? Oh, I don't know. Carvin. Are y'all nuts? You certainly are. There's literally no other explanation. Marvin Winans, you are the reason I don't go to church. Like, your behavior is the reason I don't go to church. And a lot of people are going to say that, oh, do you think, like, is it that you don't go to church because of the greed? It's not even the greed. The greed was nasty. It was nasty work, and we'll get there. But the reason I don't go to church is because niggas like to embarrass you. Me in particular. Niggas like to try to embarrass me down to the church, and I just won't be a part of that. Anytime I step foot in the church, they feel the need. I'm not going to say anytime, but many times I have stepped foot in the church, and they have felt the need to call my name. Oh, now, you never had to play your sriracha music that loudly. Now, Olay, but relax. Many times I have stepped into the church and they have felt the need to call my name. Dang. Can y'all just... I want to cuss so bad. But I know my grandma gonna watch this, and she already not gonna like it because, I'm touching the anointed or something. But, like, we have to, like, I'm going to call people out when they do the foolishness. Like, what do you want from... This car is so loud, and we just next to each other at the stoplight. Like, girl, I gotta get by you. Buenos dias, but girl, my God, you gonna get my video monetized, like demonetized. Like, hello, it's not even monetized. Whose dog is this in the street? Why is it 2 dogs just in the street? Where y'all mama? Hello, what's going on? So much. Okay, anyway, back to Carvin brother. It just never really made sense to me why when I walk into church they call my name and they ask me to come down for prayer, because I'm just the most needing prayer heifer in the whole wide world, I guess. And then I get down to the altar, or if I don't go, if they don't call my name and they call for prayer, if I don't go, somebody come and grab my hand and carry me up to the altar. Leave me alone. First of all, first and foremost, and second most, leave me alone. If I don't feel compelled to go to the altar myself, leave me alone. Let God deal with me. Because me and God talk every day. See, that's the thing that people don't believe. The people don't believe that me and God have good conversations every day. The people think because I don't tiptoe down to the church every Sunday and Wednesday that me and the Lord have parted ways. No, that's my homeboy. We be hanging out, but that's not what's important here. What's important, and back to the topic at hand, is when I get down to the church, they drag me to the altar. And that's not even the worst of it. You have already singled me out, and I don't like that. I don't like to be perceived. You've already singled me out. And then it's a line out the door. The pastor is praying for each and everybody, or the preacher is praying. It might not be the pastor, it might be whoever is praying for each and everybody, but they save me for last every time. I'm not going to church. Stop asking me, because everybody wants to try to make an example out of me. Stop. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with this. When my mama asks me, I'm going to refer her to this video. Unfortunately, grandmother, I'm going to refer you to this video. I'm not going to church, stop asking me. When I feel compelled to go to church, I will go. I'm not finna keep being embarrassed. Embarrassed is not the word. I'm not finna keep being made a mockery of. I'm not gonna keep being the example. I'm not. Leave me alone. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Unfortunately, it's just the case. I'm gonna get in trouble, but unfortunately, I don't want to go to church because I don't want to be made to do something. See, that's my issue. That's my number one right there. You cannot make me do anything. You cannot. You cannot. The Lord can, but you are not the Lord. So leave me alone. God bless. Back to Marvin. He gets up there down to the church, and I know you all have seen it, or the majority of you have seen it, which is why you've clicked the video. He gets, down in front of the church. They trying to build this sanctuary that they've been building for 20 years. Like 20 años, as the man who just drove past me playing his, mariachi band music. That's what he was saying. Like, 20 years you've been trying to build this sanctuary. Mind you, this is a recording artist. If you wanted this sanctuary so bad, cut a record. If God wanted you to have this sanctuary so bad, I feel like he would have cut the check. It must not be for you to have this sanctuary. It just must not be. That's not what's important. He got up at the service, and this goes back into why I just had this rant about church. He wanted to have a line of the givers from the greatest to the least. That's embarrassing. That's nasty work. That's filthy. Don't talk to me. If you one of them type of people, don't talk to me. Don't say a word unto me if you one of them type of people. And if you support that, don't talk to me. Literally don't. Because what do you mean? I'm going to start a line of people who are giving from their heart from most to least. Jesus wouldn't have did that. But Marvin Winans did. This woman gets up, and even, I don't know if this is before or after, but I'm going to talk about it before. There was another woman who got up, and she did some math, honey. And she said, I'm not good at math, just like Marvin not. She was like, I'm giving $1,375, and I'm giving like $425 is what I think. Something like that. And it totaled out to be $2,000. He was like, well, that only equals a certain amount of money. And she was like, well, no, it actually equals what it equals. I'd have snatched my money back then, and I would have left the service then. Because one thing about me, I'm quick to leave a service. I'm quick to do it. If I'm at the service and things aren't going the way I need them to go, I'm out. And before altar call, I'm out. If I'm visiting your church home and they're about to do altar call, I'm leaving. Because you're not going to make me stand up there while everybody around me getting prayed for, everybody falling out, all of this, that, and the other, and they saved me for last. Stop. Because it's always me that's last, and it's always everybody has fallen out. Everybody has shouted. Now we get quiet when it's time to pray for her. Oh, okay. Yep. You won't pray for me no more. God bless. Pray for me, but you can pray for me while I'm not there. Anyway, back to this. Marvin being nasty up there. This other woman gets up there. And mind you, he's doing fancy footwork with the numbers anyway. I'm asking for everyone to come, and everyone who's giving 1,000 plus 1. Okay. You couldn't have just said, I want everybody to give $2,000. It had to be 1,000 plus 1,000, because there are people there who may be autistic or may have other, who would take that literally or a different way and say 1,000 plus 1 might mean $1,001. or $1,100. Like, are you? You are. You're not well. You're not well. You have a twin brother named Marvin. So the whole family is just... Debbie Joy was married to that gay man down the Greenleaf. So the whole family is just they just got a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. Anyway, the woman gets up there. She up there with her grandson in his oversized suit, talking about, I'm giving $1,000 plus $2,000. And he tells her, I'm sorry, $1,000 plus $200. And he tells her, well, that's not $2,000. And she's like, well, no, it's not. And he tells her, y'all don't listen. I asked for everybody who's giving $1,000 plus $1,000 to come up here and blah, blah, blah. So you don't want this $1,200 or what? What's the problem? Get out of my face. You got this lady up here and the baby, and you're doing all this. You're doing all of this. And then they got on the news. And the lady, see, this is Stockholm Syndrome. We got to talk about religious Stockholm Syndrome. We got to talk about Christian Stockholm Syndrome. Because the lady and Marvin Winans get down to the news. And she's saying, oh, well, the people are saying that he rebuked me. No, he didn't. So now let's go to Merriam-Webster. Let's go to Merriam-Webster and look up the definition of rebuke, because that's exactly what he did. That's 100% what he did to you, Diva. He corrected you sternly. Now, correct is strong. He corrected you in the direction that he wanted you to go. He didn't correct you in the right way, because you shouldn't have been corrected. You were giving from your heart. That should have been that. But hey, whatever. Child, Marvin Winans, I really just need to slap you. That's the long and the short of it. I just need to slap you. I just have to. Because you're already elitist. You're already disgusting for saying, oh, I need everybody to line up from the biggest giver to the least. That's nasty. And then having everybody come up there and announce what they're giving. That's nasty. And earlier in the service, he's talking about how the saints only give $1 or $2. And he told a joke about how the bank don't have $1 bills because all the saints got it. Sir, maybe they're giving what they can. And if they're not giving what they should be giving according to what God has told them, God will deal with them. See, this is the problem. Preachers want to deal with folks in the way that God should be dealing with them. All you got to do is preach the word. All you got to do is tell the people what they need to know. Let God do the rest. Kim Burrell said, let them be true quickly. She said she don't know nothing about LGBT. All she knows is let God be true quickly. Marvin. And I'm the last one to give Kim her credit. No, I'm not. I give that lady her credit when it's due. But I'm not one to hype her up. And she was dirty for that. For the let God be true quick. She was dirty for that. But, Marvin, you need to actually take a note. You actually do. Because you're filthy. You're filthy. Absolutely disgusting behavior. And this is why I don't go to the church house. You're not going to embarrass me. You're not going to rebuke me in front of everybody. I don't agree. I don't agree that when somebody have a baby out of wedlock, they should apologize to the church. I didn't harm the church having a baby, because the church is for sinners. If I sinned, I'm at the place I'm supposed to be. Let the Lord deal with me. I'm not apologizing to Sister Jenkins because I was sexing on George. Like, it'll never be that. It'll never be that. It'll never be that for me. That's me. If you had your baby out of wedlock and you got up and apologized to the church and you felt that was needed, amen. If the Lord told you and the Lord agreed to get up there and apologize to the saints for the things you did, amen. Glory be. Not me, though. It'll never be me. Because no, stop embarrassing people in the name of the Lord. That works me. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. That right there is why I don't deal with people. This is why I stay in my own personal home. Don't even come knocking on my door. Don't even come knocking on my door, because you play. Everybody plays. And I don't do that. I mind my business. I stay in the bed, because come Sunday morning, if I'm not at work, I'm in the bed. Because I'm not finna get up here and everybody is like, oh, she's here. Because I ain't been to church in so long. Then they gonna, hooray, because I'm in the building. And then we're going to go into, well, everybody, let's have altar call. And let's call her up here. Or let's grab her hand and drag her up here. See, when y'all come grab my hand, I really want to fight. I really do. And I'm sure my grandmother and some others are going to say that's the devil. It's not. It's not. It's not. This time it's not. Now, does the devil, roam the earth seeking who he may devour? Yes. Do he have me in his clutches when I want to fight y'all for trying to drag me up to the dang, hello? Have I not been in church so long I can't remember the word altar? Hello? If the Lord has called me to go up there, I will go up there. I just don't think the Lord told you to drag me up there and didn't tell me to go. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mind you, me and the Lord talk every day. I pray to God for little stuff. I lose my phone in the house and I ask the Lord to show me where it is, and he shows me every time. Me and God talk. Little stuff, big stuff. We talk. I don't need you to translate the Lord for me. I don't. We have a relationship. We do. That's my bud. That's my homie. I don't need you to grab my hand and drag me up there. And when I'm up there, I don't need the preacher to pray for everybody to the left of me, everybody to the right of me, everybody in front of me, and everybody behind me. And I'm still standing up there. And I'm looking around. This is awkward for me. I'm standing up here. This is awkward for me. I could be doing other things. I could be in the back praying for the people who are up there. You could have prayed for me. I could have went on about my day, sat back down, and just ebobo shied with everybody else. But no, we got to make it a thing. And now I'm not going to church. Simple. It's so easy to ostracize people from the Lord, because you do carry on. You carry. This little boy that was standing up here with his grandmama or his, late in life mother, he's not going to want to go to church when he grows up, because you done embarrass his meemaw or his mommy-maw in front of everybody online, in front of the masses. And then she turned around and said she wasn't rebuked. And then he gonna look in the dictionary for the word rebuke to see what it means and find out, well, everybody lying. Everybody done lied to me, because she was rebuked. Dictionarily, she was rebuked. But hey, whatever. Child, y'all work me. Y'all wear me out with that kind of stuff there. Don't nobody ever want to just let God do it. Don't nobody want to let the Lord have his way. Everybody want to have their way. But then they be at the church talking about, have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Like, hello, thou art the potter and I am the clay. It don't say Pastor Smith is the potter and Rebecca is the clay. It don't say that. It says thou art the potter. Thou being God. Hello? Oh, I didn't get an amen. I didn't get one. The saints don't want to hear me. But anyway, I had to get that off my chest, child. I'm going to get a phone call in a minute from my grandma or my mama or somebody. A text or something. I already know. But what can you do? I have to speak my truth. Anyway, let me get on in here. I just got off work as usual. So I'm finna run on in this house, child. I'm gonna make me a frozen pizza. I'm gonna take a shower and just relax. I think I'm gonna relax tonight. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, God bless and good night, y'all.